Hi everybody, thank you for stopping by. My name is Todd. Welcome to the channel. This video will be a little introductory video just to let you guys know a little bit of facts about me. So I only have a few written down, something that I'm going to go through and just tell you a little bit about myself. So without any further ado, let's get started. My favorite color would have to be white, and that's probably debated because white technically isn't a color, but to me, I believe it's all colors in one. So, white. Spiders. I can't stand spiders. I don't care if it's a little one or a big one. The worst is like the wolf spider, I think it is. The ones that move around real fast like this and they can jump. Don't like them. I don't trust them. In the red meat category, I would probably have to say that is ribeye steak. In the seafood category, however, I would have to say that that's crab legs. Joe's Crab Shack all day, every day. Yes, we currently have 2 dogs, a male and a female, and 2 cats, also a male and a female. I love playing video games. I like to play around with photography. I like to do woodworking. I've just recently got into that. So, so I would probably say those are my three top hobbies. I've had a lot. I've had a lot of jobs in my life. I started working when I was 16 years old, and I'm now 49. So I've pretty much run the gamut. My first job was Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. A bagger at a grocery store to a cashier. I worked for a police department, in restaurants. I've worked in a hotel. I've done every position there actually is to do in a restaurant. Everything from waiter, busboy, bar back, bartender, prep cook, line cook, grill person, kitchen manager, and dining room manager. Pretty much done all of it there. My current job now, that would be an inventory analyst, and I've been doing that position with this company for the past 2.5 years, and prior to that, with the same company, I was a store manager for 12 years, and I moved from the stores into the home office to do inventory analyst. I don't have any specific genre of music that I like, or a specific band or artist or anything like that. I pretty much listen to anything, but I don't have one specific love. I'll do country, I'll do hard rock, I'll do R&B, whatever. I'll listen to anything. That's a tough one. There's a lot of them out there, and a lot of them center around my favorite actors. However, I would probably say Goodfellas is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. On a more serious side, I would probably say Tom Hanks. On a comedic side, and I can't help it, every time I see him, I just start cracking up. It's Jim Carrey. I love the guy. He's hysterical. The majority was soccer as a little kid all the way through high school, and hockey. My senior year was the only time I ever officially left the state of New Jersey, and that is when we went to Disney for our class trip, senior trip. So that was the first time and that was the furthest at that point. And even further on in adulthood, I really never went further than Florida until just recently, a couple of years ago, maybe like 4 years ago. My daughter and her husband had moved across the country to Oregon, and we scheduled the trip to go see them. And once the trip was planned, we heard that they were moving back home. Well, we weren't going to cancel the trip, so we were flying out there to see them, but they came home when we were going there, so we still kept the trip to Oregon. So we went up to Oregon, we saw some family up there, and then while we were out there, being that we took off a week, my wife and I and my 2 boys decided that we were going to go to Hawaii. So we went to Hawaii from Oregon, flew out there. Longest flight ever in the history of ever. Most uncomfortable. And I swore that if I ever go back to Hawaii, I'm going first class because I can't sit in those cramped seats that long. It kills my legs. On the East Coast here, obviously I've been to Pennsylvania. I work in Philly. I've been to, obviously, Delaware. I've been to Maryland. My son goes to school out in Virginia, so I've been to Virginia. I've been to North Carolina for some vacations out on the Outer Banks. But that's it. I pretty much like to travel south. I'm a warm weather guy. I like it to be warm or hot. Being that I like seafood and crabs so much, I would like to travel up to Maine so I can eat some Maine lobster, like right out of the water. But I would like to do that at least once in my life. Go to Maine and just see the fishing ports and things like that. I think it's really neat and interesting. That's a good one. Favorite drink? Diet Pepsi. Drink it all the time. If you know me, you already knew that. All right, so that pretty much wraps up this video, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there and watching the whole thing. Hopefully you watched the whole thing. But if you can go ahead and hit that like button down below and hit that subscribe button so that next time you come to the channel, you don't have to see this video every time you come by and check out a video. But hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon so that you get notified by email every time I post a video up, and you'll be first there. And I want to see those comments of first, I'm the first one to view it, or I'm the first one to like it. I want to see those comments. Reach out and talk to me. Leave it in the comment section below, and we'll discuss this kind of stuff. Maybe some of your comments will trigger another video that I can make one specifically for your question. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next one.